It's a critical transportation link for people living on Vancouver Island.
Our ferry system here in coastal communities, I mean, we view it as an extension of the highway system.
North Cowichan Mayor Rob Douglas is adding his name to the list of island politicians pushing for better federal funding of BC Ferries. His fight for what he calls fair funding is laid out in a new letter to Canada's Minister of Housing and Infrastructure.
And Gord, the Member of Parliament for Courtenay-Alberni, has led this campaign. He's brought forward a motion in the House of Commons.
The issue is that Vancouver Islanders are asking why essential marine highways on the West Coast aren't treated with the same level of federal importance.
Back in June, Johns argued BC Ferries is an essential transportation infrastructure and receives far less federal funding per passenger than East Coast ferry systems.
Vancouver Island has more people than Newfoundland and PEI put together, almost the same population as Nova Scotia and more people than New Brunswick. So clearly, we're not being funded properly when it comes to the federal commitment.
According to analysis prepared by the Library of Parliament, BC Ferries received approximately $1.63 in federal operational support per passenger in 2024, far less than the $291 per passenger in federal support for the East Coast ferry system. BC Ferries says it welcomes efforts to highlighting its long-term funding and warns that without a new long-term funding model from Ottawa, customers could see fare hikes of more than 30% starting in 2028.
Vancouver Islanders just simply can't afford an increase like that.
We did reach out to Minister Gregor Robertson's office. We didn't hear back in time for broadcast.
We know so many individuals, families right across BC, including in our coastal communities, are dealing with growing challenges of the high cost of living, and an increase in ferry fares is only going to add to that.
Johns expects an answer from the federal government regarding his petition to seek more funding in November. Meanwhile, coastal communities will be watching closely to see whether Ottawa is prepared to step in before ferry fares climb even higher.